And the third one is methodology or method. You see here the preliminary research method for this study is literature review and conceptual modeling, constraint identification. Okay, here, as I've already said, we have to talk about the design of the study, and after that, the participants, the instruments we are going to work on, and the procedures of data collection and data analysis. You can see, let's look at the comments. Research methodology defines the research methods, logic, uh, steps, what to do, and how to solve the problem and achieve proposed objectives. How this study is going to be done. This is something which is going to be presented in procedure, right? Procedure of data collection. Which research methods, survey, modeling, case study, correlational one, experimental one, will be used? Attach a project schedule table if necessary. And the last part is the references that you have used. Okay, all factual material that is not original you must be accompanied by a reference to each source. Please use ACE guideline and reference. Okay, your references should be not only recent and new ones, but completely related. And at the same time, you have to follow the APA style of writing for citing the sources you have used. Okay, don't forget this. It is very, very important. All right. Now, let's look at another issue, which is writing a research proposal. It is a kind of extract taken from Monash University in Australia. The purpose of a proposal is this. The purpose of a proposal is to help you to focus and define your research plans, right? These plans are not binding. They are not fixed. In that they may well change substantially as you progress in the research. I said that although you present a proposal to your department, but this doesn't mean that you cannot uh, uh, do some minor changes on that. No, sometimes you can see that, for example, you cannot work in the process of your research, you understand that you cannot work on 1,000 students. Therefore, you have to change the numbers, right, as your participants. However, there are an indication to your faculty of your direction and discipline as a researcher. They also help you to prepare your application to the ethics committee. The proposal is expected to show that you are engaging in genuine inquiry. Yes, you have to show by your proposal as a student, you have to show that you are engaging in a genuine, research. You're doing a genuine and real research, finding out about something worthwhile in a particular context. You have to show the faculty members of your university, as I've already said, that this research is worthwhile and valuable to do. Link your proposed work with the work of others, bringing the other people's related topics, researches, while proving you are acquainted with the major schools of thought relevant to the topic. So, major schools of thought, you have to include the major theoretical aspects which are related to your study. So, the theoretical and practical part should be presented in the literature review and background of your proposal. Establish a particular theoretical framework, establish your methodological approach, say what is the design of your study, and show you have thought about the ethical issues. And this is a structure of a proposal. As you can see, a proposal is likely to contain most of the elements listed in the table below. Although your supervisor may require the inclusion or omission of some parts, check first with your supervisor. So I've already told you that it is very important to not only find your area of interest, but uh, you know discuss the topic you have selected with your instructor, your professor, or your supervisor, and in order to find the possible problems or the strengths and weaknesses of your proposals, to show these strengths and weaknesses. Um, and don't forget that while you're reviewing the papers and articles you have selected, to keep them in separate files on your computer to be used later, later on in your proposal, because you do these kinds of studies, uh, um, you know, during a specific period of time, and for example you will do it in 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, and if you do not keep them in separate files and specific files, you would forget them, how to take them in your actual proposal. So these are the issues that should be taken into account, and apart from that, writing, the style that you write, the style that you use for your writing is very important. I told you that you have to be completely familiar with accurate writing, uh, write grammatically correct, syntactically and semantically correct, and unify sentences and paragraphs. This is very important. This is this knowledge. This is something that you bring, actually, this knowledge from the previous courses or previous levels that you have already passed. So in your writing, you have to comply with the rules of APA, American Association, Psychological Association. This is another issue that should be taken into account.